Good morning to anybody who may be watching. My name is Rebel, and I have something exciting to share. This is my vector graphics editing software, and it's going to be, as you can tell, it's in pre-release currently. It's going to be released soon, and this is going to be and look and feel very familiar to those coming from the Blender space, which, like myself, I'm a Blender user. I love Blender, and I'm going to go over some of the features real quick. This is basically, it has all the features you'd expect from a vector graphics editing software. You can do, basic Bezier curves. You can stylize anything, do whatever you want that you'd expect, right? But what's really particularly cool about this one is that I geared the entire, the vision for the entire thing is procedural artwork, procedural generation, which, there's nothing like that currently in the 2D space. It's a game changer, honestly. I'm really stoked about this. For the Blender users, you'll be happy to hear that all my hotkeys are the Blender hotkeys, right? The grab, delete, scale, everything. And this pane system, I did have a functioning animation timeline working, at least theoretically working. I didn't really have anything worth animating quite yet. But I originally had this whole thing just working like static elements working together as an editor, and when I implemented this new pane system, I essentially broke everything because I broke them all out into individual contexts that use like a broadcast and listen with the editor, so you can be like over here zoomed in on one particular thing that you're working on, and view the scene as a whole, so you can like tinker with it. The more important thing, and that this pane system will feel very familiar to Blender users as well. The bigger goal here, and the thing I'm super excited about, is that procedural generation I was speaking of. So I finally got to this shape nodes context, which will also feel very familiar for Blender users. Shift A to add a new shape. I finally got to the point where the contents of this context are being output into the editor properly. Basically, this is it. There are not many functional nodes at all, and the ones that do function are just static currently, so I do need to go through and program all of the nodes. Like this set position is literally just a static vector to 0, so it's not going to change either of these positions. So I mean, that just lays another rect on top of that one. But I am stoked. You can already tell that there is going to be a lot of fun to be had here. The potential for a project like this just has me giddy. I hope you're excited too. I hope you love it. This is where I have so far. I don't have much more to show at all, but we're about to have a new tool that is incredible. I'm very proud of myself, and this has taken probably just a few weeks now, but a few very long weeks of staying up basically all the time working on this. I'll check back in about a week with more progress, and will hopefully be pretty significant progress, and I'll actually have maybe a character, some scenery with trees or procedural clouds. I'll figure out something cool to make, and hopefully have the animation timeline back functional again by that point, so we can really start pushing the limits of what this is capable of, and I look forward to showing that off as well.